This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So, right. When I write something like A is equal to 1, even though I've shown you that yesterday, and then I want to check type of A, okay, and I execute this line, it will say it is an integer. That's it. And if I write A is equal to 1.5 and then I want to check type of A, it's a float, right? And if I write A is equal to something like, then I want to check the type of A, it will tell me it is a string, okay? And then if I write something like A is equal to true and I want to check type of A, it will tell me it is a Boolean value, okay? Or false, okay? It will tell me it is a Boolean. So if you write something like a whole number, it is an integer. A decimal point number, it is a float number. Anything like a string, like your name or anything within quotes, it's a, when you write something like a text, it is a string. And then when you write true or false, it's a Boolean, okay? If I want to display something within Python, a result, suppose I have something like here only I had A is equal to 100, B is equal to 200, C is equal to 300. I did A plus B into C. This is just a mathematical expression. Then there is something called as BODMAS also, which we have to learn as a part of Python. So if I execute this line, I go run this line and then I check, I want to check the result of D. Okay, then you need to write it like print everything in small case, round brackets followed by D. Okay, then if I run this, it will tell me what is the answer. Okay, then suppose, just a moment. Okay, here I wrote type of A and I'm still getting the result as integer, right? And if I define some value like B is equal to Sachin, either you write everything in single quotes or you write in double quotes. You can write B is equal to Sachin. That means I am assigning the value of Sachin into B, or you can write C is equal to single quotes Rahul. Suppose I write Rahul assigned to C. Okay, I can do this also. Either I write everything in double quotes, I write everything in single quotes. You can do either of it, but don't do something like, don't do like open with a single quote, close with a double quote. Okay. If I run this line, no problem. If I run this line, no problem. If I run this line, now you see. Okay. If you mix a single quote with a double quote, it will not understand and it will throw you an error. If you see, it is telling it is a syntax error, unterminated string literal. Okay, that means you did not close the string properly. Okay, now I write type of B, I get the result to be string. Okay, str means string. You see here, anything I write within double quote here, or I check the type of C, it will tell me it is a string. I check the type of D, it will tell me, okay, this one, the line execution failed. Then why am I getting D as an integer? From where am I getting that value? Here, I executed in line 8, D is equal to something, some mathematical expression, and I said, okay, then I printed D. So even though I wrote D is equal to Saurav, because I did not finish this properly and there was a syntax error, This throwed me an error, right? So my D was actually this only, which is an integer. Okay. Suppose I finish this properly. I write D is equal to Saurabh, and then I check my D now. It will tell me it is an integer. If you define the variables again and again, you write the same variable is equal to some mathematical expression followed by some, again you define the same variable D again to assign some other value. Whatever is the recent most value, that will be assigned to your variable. Okay. So now my type of D, it will tell me it is string. If I want to check what is there within D, print of D, it will tell me it is sorrow. Okay. So always be careful while assigning variables. Don't assign, if you have already used B, again until unless you know that you're going to replace B with instead of Sachin with Sachin Tendulkar, okay, that's fine. But if you have already defined B to be Sachin and you're writing again B to be some number, don't do that, because your variable will get overwritten with the new value and you will be surprised. Oh, I was expecting some other value, but it is showing me some other value. So instead use always new variables. Okay, any questions until now?
Sir, regarding the calculation one, up,
Yes,
yeah,
madam.
yeah, A plus B into C. So it is calculating like B into C, 3 into 2, right? 3 2 is a
Hmm.
6. Okay. Yeah, plus, okay, plus 1.
Plus one.
Okay.
And
Okay.
why? Because this we would have learned
So,
very like
yeah,
in school,
yeah, broad
brackets
mass, yeah.
followed by division, followed by multiplication, followed by addition, followed by subtraction. This is the sequence of mathematical operations.
Okay,
Okay,
sir. And the real time also, we will going to write the code like this only, means declaring up this variable
you
and
will,
then.
yes, correct. Any program, madam. So you have to first assign your variables,
Hmm.
then you will write the program. Suppose there is a situation where I will ask you,
Hmm.
you have to check something like whether a prime number is a, sorry, what is a prime number, right?
Hmm.
What are prime numbers? And then what is a Fibonacci series, right? If a number is divisible by a particular number or not, or a particular number is present in a series or not, or I want to know sum of square of n numbers, sum of cube of n numbers, all those. Then
Hmm.
all those you need to assign variables, followed then by you will do some operation, either a mathematical operation or some kind of operation. String also you will do something if your
Hmm.
data is related to strings, and then finally you will get the result.
Okay.
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 Right.
No, my point is like in previous like Java, and we used to declare a long code initially, and then we used to
Ah,
perform the operation. That thing is not applicable in the Python, right?
yesterday, yeah, that's what I was saying. No, like in C language, we write studio.h followed by
Yeah, lot
declaring
of
a variable. No,
initial
that is
part
all
was
not
there.
required.
Okay.
That is all not required in Python. You write like this, done. It is defined now.
Okay. Basically, it's like define a variable, then operation, and then print that
Hmm.
thing, right?
Result. Hmm.
Okay.
Minus cell. 1 second. Okay. Now I am getting, even though a right type of D as a string, but generally because this is Jupyter notebook, I am writing type also. I am getting a result to be displayed here. But whenever you write, you want to get any result, always make an habit to write print followed by what you want to see. If I want to see print of type of V, write like print followed by what you want to see, and then you will get your result displayed. So it is a class of string. Okay. What is a class? What is a function? What is a method? We will slowly learn once we go reach that point. Okay. But just remember the name class. Okay. Now let me do something. I have A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, sufficient. Print of A plus B. Okay. If I run this, will my result get added? Will it show 3?
Yes.
Okay. You can do operations within print also, but it's not a general case that you do the operation within print. Okay, but if you do print of A plus B, it will work. I mean, whatever the operation that I've done here, it will show you the result. Okay, suppose I had something like, okay, I'm having V is equal to Virat, and I will write some other variable G like that. I will write and say he was man of the match in a recent India versus Pakistan World Cup match. Okay, there is some string that I have written. Okay, this is a single line string that I have written within quotes. When the moment I write in quotes, Python will understand, okay, I am typing a text value that is a string and I'm storing under a variable called G, and I execute this line. Okay, now if I execute this line, V is equal to Virat, and then G, he was man of the match in recent India versus Pakistan World Cup match. Okay, if I go and write print of V plus G, can I do this?
I think it will concatenate, Abhishek.
Yes. So now you see, I wrote V plus G. So here it is Virat, right? The first part of V. And then immediately he was the man of the match of recent match between India Pakistan, whatever it came. But what if I wanted something like, why? Okay, I wanted some space in between. Okay, I'm doing like this. Okay, then what if I would have liked comma instead of that one? Okay, space around the comma also. Or here I did not need a space. Okay, so you can append a string to other string using print. It will get displayed. Even you can do some mathematical operation also. Not only 1 plus 2, you can do any board mass operation, anything, even that will work. But what if I go and do something like f is equal to 1, h is equal to Sachin. Okay, I do this. Then I say print of f plus h. What if I do this? Will it work? Any guess?
No, no.
Why, madam?
Data types are different. Means one is a
Correct.
string, one is an integer.
So, type error. Now you see there is a new error displayed. Type error. Unsupported operand type integer and a string. So I'm trying to add an integer with a string. Suppose I write 1.5. Okay, I do this the same error, but it is a float number because 1.5 is a float number. Okay, but still I wanted to display Sachin as rank 1 or something like that. Okay, then what I will do, okay, I converted my integer to string number. Then Sachin is anyways a string. In the print, I just formatted a letter f plus quotes dot h 1 dot Sachin. Might be capital, should have been better here. Okay, clear. Any questions in line 35, 36? Okay, good. As I told you yesterday and today also, when you write single is equal to and you write something on the right hand side, that means I am assigning this value to the variable name on the left side. Okay, single is equal to is assignment. Okay, clear? Right. I think this is all replica.
Abhishek, one
Yes.
general question. So, in all these lines, right, why are you writing print in a separate line? Is it because it will be neat when you, is it like a good practice, or why we are writing print as a
No,
separate line?
for you guys to understand.
Okay.
I can write the entire code in a single cell also.
Okay.
And once we go to a point, madam, when we start to learn modules,
Hmm.
I will show you a point wherein I don't need to write the code in this cell also. I will write it in a notepad directly, okay, a text notes. And
Okay.
from there, I will import the code into my Jupyter and execute here.
Okay.
So might be I'll show you that. 1 second. One sec. Yeah, 1 second. Just a moment. Can you see this text file? So in this, if you see, I have some functions. What is the function we will see at that point in time? I have some functions written here already. A print is there, a return is there. I have many functions written into this. So all the code can be written here only, and then I will just call this as a module, and I call it into my notebook here, and that gets executed. So all the entire code, whatever you want to write, you can write in a single page only. It's not that I have to write in multiple cells here and I'm writing print in another line. No, that's not required because you are learning for the first time of variable definition, print, all those. I'm writing everything separately. Okay,
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
right. We will go there. Why my laptop is getting stuck? I'm not understanding. Okay, then right here, if you see here, right now this is in code mode. So if I write a is equal to 100, b is equal to 200, print of a plus b. Okay, right now it is in code mode. If I execute, it will give me 300. But if I switch it to markdown, you see a little color has also changed. That green color highlight was not there. When you see here, it was green color highlight. Now it is not showing like that. This is markdown. Okay, if I execute this, nothing happens. It just stores whatever I have put in notebook. Okay, suppose I go here, I flip this to heading. Okay, and I execute this line. It will convert to something like a heading. So in the notebook, within the notebook, if you want to mark down, okay, this is like defining variables. So it's easy for your future reference, or you're writing some code within Anaconda in some project. You want to keep some heading that this part starts to define some variables. This part starts to write the code or something like that. You want some kind of comment reference. You can go here, convert it to heading, and then click OK, and then execute this line. So this is this. So that is how I got this is a heading here because I converted this into heading. Okay, and then I executed this. Okay, then now let me write something. Right, Today is a Thursday and it is 13th March 2025. Okay, what I did, I wrote a single something into a text within quotes, but I broke the text here. Okay, and I'm executing this. What I told you some time back is like either put a single quote or a double quote at the starting and ending, but don't mix and match. That is what I told you. But okay, I wrote double quotes in the start and end, but I broke the line into two, and now when I execute this line, it is giving me syntax error. Okay, so when you put quotes around, it should be single line only. And if you break it to multiple line, it will not understand. Okay, the moment I break it into the next line, you see the color also is changing. So it is expecting a AND operator, something in green color. It is understanding it is an AND operator. Is operator. Numbers are being shown as some numbers. So when you want to write some line, you can go use single quote or a double quote within the single line. It will work. Okay, but if you want multi-line, then what you need to do? Triple quote. Then it will work. Okay. If you see here, this is a comment I am wanting to write in multiple lines, and I can go on write multiple lines. Okay, you see triple quote. Single quote or double quote for a single line. If you want to write triple quote, multiple lines, then it is triple quote. Okay, this is a single line comment. This is a multi-line comment. Okay, now let's see even further. The question Amita asked some time back, Bodmas rule. So it's always first whatever is there in brackets that will be given preference 1, then division will be given second preference, multiplication third, addition fourth, subtraction 5. Okay, so I've defined some variables here, and then d is equal to some mathematical operation I've given, and then I'm wanting to get the answer d. If because it is Jupyter, I write d also, it will give me answer, but the good practice is write print of d. Okay, and I run this line now. You see the answer is 15. Now there is something new in this cell. I wrote ash followed by some commentary here. I wrote ash and I wrote something like board mass. I wrote ash and I said the above operation is to find out the value of d. When you want to write comments within your code, okay, you can use ash followed by write the commentary. Okay, suppose I don't write the ash here. Will this work now? Will this cell work? No, it will not work. Okay, ash. This is a comment. And it's a good practice while writing any code, any language, to maintain commentary around your code that if there is something critical, someone else reading your code should understand why you did write that line. Okay, without commentary it is very difficult because you will have some logic, you would have written the code, other person reading it later on will not understand what you have done. Okay, then now as I told you, if I write single is equal to, it is assigning. Okay, I am writing double is equal to here. Okay, I'm writing a double is equal to 1. That means I'm checking whether a is 1 or not. It will give me an answer in true or false. What if a was 2? And I'm checking a is equal to double is equal to 1. That means I'm checking whether a is equal to 1 or not. Now it will give me false. Okay. Now s is equal to Sachin, right? V is equal to Virat. If I run this line and I go and check s double is equal to v, it will obviously tell me it is false. Okay, I can write S is Sachin, S is V also. I can try to write instead of double is equal to as is also. False. This will work, or you can do S double is equal to also. This will also work. It's up to you. Either you want to do like line 51 or line 52. Okay, right. Suppose this is just a commentary, nothing needed over here. Okay, this also, as I told you, in print also you can do like some text followed by some operation. This will work, this will work, this will work, this will also work. Any of the operation, come on. All these operations will work. Any question in this line? If I execute also, you will get all the prints displayed. The answer is 7. 7 minus 6 is 1. 9 into 8 is 72. This is about mass operation, division, then multiplication. Any question in 53? Okay. Again, I've defined some variables. D is equal to true, E is equal to false. These two are booleans as I told you. F is equal to some string, G is equal to some string I've written. And then if you see here, I am writing print type of A, this is type of A. Print type of C, comma, this is type of C. Different ways of writing print, I'm just showing over here. Okay, and if you see here, within print also I have put some text followed by variable. Then again a text followed by variable. So I can get as I want. A is equal to 1, B hyphen 1.5. Then for C I did not write anything, so it is automatically showing 2.3. Any questions in this line? 54. No? Okay. Can I write something like true is equal to 1, false is equal to 0? Okay, you
Yes,
think of it. Okay. Can why madam will it work?
I think so. Because
Okay.
it is a boolean only.
Okay. Hmm. Just a moment. I am just trying to open some file. 1 minute. You can't write like this. Why? Because already these are stored variables, stored words, keywords within Python. So what will happen is this stored keyword is already existing. An AND operator, or operator, something like a print, all this and or not, from, import, as, if. Okay, all these are some stored keyword within Python, or reserved keywords also you can call. So this reserved keywords we cannot use again. Okay, you see this has gone into some loop and it is not even ending. I'll stop it here. Just a moment. Okay, if I run this line now, you see it is not even ending. Stop. So restart and clear out. And you cannot write something like and is equal to 1, print is equal to 2, or is equal to 3. No, whatever the reserved keywords are there, you cannot assign them some values. If you try to do also, it will throw error. it will break. Okay, so why it is not running? If I run this line, just a moment. I need to kill this notebook. Give me a moment. So if your notebook is stuck something like me, in your Jupyter, there will be something called running also. If you click on this here, you will see what is your notebook currently active. So this notebook is currently active for me. I can click on shutdown. Okay, and then I can bring it back up. Should have terminated, but something is wrong. Close, kill that. I'll get it back. I'll go here, Jupyter, run. Okay. So in the meanwhile that opens, for these keywords, you cannot assign any variable name. And as I told you yesterday also, start with a letter. Okay, it works. A is equal to 1 we can write. But 1a we cannot write. 1a is equal to we cannot write. And variable name can contain letter, number, underscore. And we cannot include any special character. I will show you that. And why my Python is getting stuck, if this also happens in future for you, if you see here, there is some problem with some module within the Anaconda version that I've installed. It is some old version that I have. I should upgrade my Anaconda. It seems that the frozen modules are being used, which may take the debugger miss breaking points. Please pass some code it is showing. Okay, and it is always trying to debug through that modules which it is not understanding. Okay, that's why my Anaconda is getting frozen sometimes. This is all too much fancy technology thing which is not needed right now. I'll reinstall Anaconda and my problem will get solved. Okay, let me go to that point where I'm defining variables. Okay, I think I was, where was I? I was, yeah, here. Wait a moment. Yeah, I run this line and I push this line down. Okay, and I take Abhishek here. I take Srinivas here. I take Shravani here. You can define variables with your names also. No one will ask you, but don't do that. It's not the point. So I'm writing A is equal to 1 and then Abhishek is equal to 100, Srinivas 150, Shravani 200. I execute this line and I go execute this line. Okay. Whatever is written within quotes in print, it will come as it is. And then Abhishek 100, Srinivas 150, Shravani 200. Okay. What if for a variable I go and give quotes now here? What will be my result here? If I give quotes here, what will be my result? Will it be 200 or will it be Shani? It will come as Shani.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay. Now, as I told you, you cannot use reserve keywords. Let it come back. As the variable definition says, you can start something like a underscore one. You can write a is equal to is also you can write, but don't do like this. A minus one is equal to one. No, it will not work. Similar way, don't do like a dollar is equal to one. Don't do this. Okay, or you I will write like dollar, or I can write percent a is equal to 2. Don't do this. It will not work. Okay, how you can define a variable is a is equal to or a underscore 1, or you can write 1 underscore a. If you write this, will it work? If I write 1 underscore a is equal to 2, yeah, something is wrong with my notebook. Any questions on variable definitions that you have? I'll leave the notebook for some time. Tell me if you have any questions on this. Anyone?
No, sir. Sir, one thing, um, if we declare one variable, it's like a is equal to 3, okay, and
Mm-hmm.
b is equal to a string name, um,
Okay.
name of work,
Sachin
okay,
or
and
something.
name only, name, okay,
Okay.
and c is equal to a into b. Then my output is coming name 3 times. Why? What is the logic behind it?
You tried, madam.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a
You
code.
wrote a name. Okay. Show me.
I'm
You
I'm
want to make
putting in the chat.
presenter?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Print C. See, I'm getting name 3 times.
Mm.
But it should
Okay.
throw a error. One is integer, one is a string, right?
Correct. But you are trying to multiply some string value 3 times. Did it work seriously? Yeah, it showed you
Give me
name 3 times.
the share. Give me the permission to share.
Yeah, yeah. I got it also. Why it is working like that? Yeah, you can do.
Yeah,
Mm. Okay. Write division operator instead of multiplication.
I'll do it then next.
Yeah, copy paste, just replace
Mhm.
forward slash.
Sorry.
Forward slash. No, this is backward.
Earlier I have put the forward
Ah,
slash.
earlier you wrote correctly. Yeah, I'm double. Yeah, when you want to, what do you say, repeat any particular string multiple times, then multiplication works. That's just the only case. Other than that, you do any further operator like a plus b or a minus b without
Mm-hmm.
a data type match, it will not work. Okay. You want to repeat any particular string multiple times, you can use the multiplication operator.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it will. You do any other operation, it will not work. No.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. That's the thing.
Okay. So, do you have a means question, right? We can practice at home, like 4 5 questions to
You
practice.
you want to practice, ma'am? Okay.
Yes, we need a set of questions or the means a outcome, the basic
Have you
questions
have
that
you
have.
have you have you ever anytime seen this link? One second, I'll show you. This is very good. Even people ask for interviews, questions from here only.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, this here, this is very good site.
Okay.
Within this, you can go into Python. The same way, like first initially they'll tell you about print, then variables. The same way it will go. Here you have operate like you once you click on any concept, we'll go through all the concepts. Once you click on any concept string, so there will be detail again. Okay,
Mm.
there will be code followed by result also. You can try to
Mm.
do these as well. And
Okay.
I've seen people asking questions from here in interview.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay. Mm. Thank you.
yeah. Second, I don't know why my Jupyter is doing like this, but I need to reinstall that. Right, let me try. Now, okay, I'll give it a shot if it is working. If not, I'll not continue the class today. It's not working. Okay, I'll stop here. We'll meet back tomorrow because I just need to reinstall my Anaconda. That's the only way I have. But any questions that you guys have, I have 10 minutes. If someone has not registered it and wants to understand whether they want to continue or not. I see some names like Vinaya or M. Okay. You don't have anything, Archana, Revati, Shruti?
No,
Good.
Abhishek.
No, Abhishek.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Have to watch a
Right.
video.
Yeah. So, okay. I will stop here because I need to repair my Anaconda. We'll meet back tomorrow. Thank you,
Abhishek.
guys. Yes, madam.
Yeah, what if we give integer and float? Will it print?
It will work, no, madam, because both are numbers
Mm.
only, right?
Okay.
Operation will work. Only when it is two
So,
different, like string and an integer or string or a float, it will not work.
okay.
String and a string will work because text you can combine with text only, right?
Okay.
Okay.
And the output will be the float, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Obvious, no? Decimal point.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Anyone else? No? Okay. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.